switch off your mobiles or don't use the mobiles for any other thing than camera. Dr. Tansen Chaudhary is here with us. He is very renowned person, CEO of Fluid Controls. We did our education together in IIT Bombay, and he is mostly in different countries on any given day. He had happened to come to Gwalior, and then we were discussing to invite. We have a MOU with their company, our university has an MOU. So he has taken out time to interact with the students and faculty members on a very interesting topic, innovations. What is the further thing? Can we? Avoid. And this is not a talk, this is an interaction. So you should be prepared with questions, then only you can interact. Otherwise you will be asked questions, then you have to be prepared with answers. So without wasting much time, the speaker needs to go at 3, so already it is delayed. So we will not take much time between you and the speaker, and then invite Dr. Tansen.
Okay, so good afternoon. No. You were much better with Santosh. Huh? Good afternoon. See, look at my age. I am double of yours. And if I leave this also, I will be more louder than you. Last attempt. Good afternoon. Very nice. Very nice. I am not a professor, but I enjoy sharing my views. And I always feel when you talk, you learn more. Okay, so one of the things which, as your Vice Chancellor mentioned, we studied together, and in study what you do, all of you know more than me. I am on the other side of the table now, okay. You try to score marks, okay, 3 idiots, etc. Everybody knows. But then the image which I yesterday was preparing with this PowerPoint, I was thinking, what do I put here? What am I trying to do? Okay. So I have exactly 45 minutes. Okay. I want you and me to talk together. Okay. Again, I am telling you, I am not a professor. This is all informal discussions. Once upon a time, I was on the other side. Somebody invoked that spirit in me. And that's why I am studying today. Maybe without even worrying about, what these students would ask. You should be only confident of yourself, not anybody else. And PowerPoint should support you, because you should have power of the point. Getting me? So we'll go through in terms of what is innovation, can I avoid or can I go away with you? So my agenda today is this index. Don't worry, timing is a constraint, and we'll try to see the contents, not the agenda as a timeline. Okay? Go please, next. So I represent a company called Fluid Controls. On the right side, you see the photographs of some of the landscape, the facility, etc. This is a world-class facility. You happen to come to Pune, drop in any time. Of course, as Professor mentioned, we have a MOU. Okay. Now MOU is on the paper, it is on the letter, you can make it in the spirit. Okay? We have all the certifications. So before the certifications is, or the standard exists, we have that. Today, yesterday and today I was in Gwalior here, there was a Group 20, G20 aerospace business leader meeting. And me and my colleague Kaushalendra were invited here for that G20 meeting. Okay? So all certifications what you see is aerospace certification, NADCAP certification. So what I would park you with this slide is that you should do Google, post our discussion, what is aerospace certification, AS 9100, what is NADCAP, okay. Our test lab is NABL. So what is NABL certification? National Accreditation of Board of Laboratories, etc., etc. This is good for your only forget knowledge. Many of you must be thinking that I must get a good job. Yes, this all will help you in getting your, securing your job. Okay, go next. So this company was started way back in 1974. The founder himself was doctorate in mechanical engineering from Chicago, Northwestern University. So imagine, he went to US by ship, and the ship used to take 28 days to go from Mumbai. Now we talk 28 hours, less than 28 hours. If you take a direct flight from Delhi to New York, it takes 16 hours. Think of the hurdles which were there, and think of the luxury or leisure which you and me have today. Okay? He came back to India, started this company. The other gentleman is the owner, current owner, who has taken the stake in this company. Look at his career, electrical engineer, and the number of years what I have put, every year he has a startup. Many of you must be reading the startup saga. Look at every year from 1993, he has so many startups, and today the group which I belong to, Fluid Controls, and the other group is called Accurate, we are almost 800 crore company, group company. Sky is not the limit after Chandrayaan. Keep this in mind. Okay? So startup, keep going, but think before jumping in. And if you can get a professional experience before starting up, well and good. Myself, we studied together mechanical engineering. I went to Detroit for initial 5 years. I worked with a company called General Electric. Many of you may be knowing GE. Okay? Started career as a researcher. My HR transformed me into a business leader later. And now I'm a business leader. Of course, to earn money, you need to have knowledge, and money goes together. So that's the organization which I'm representing, Fluid Controls. We have a couple of patents, publications, etc. to our credential as well. You can do Google. Google is the easiest thing nowadays. People say, "Tumko malum hai kya?" Sab kuch malum hai, because Google knows everything. You know, not bad. But then, do we do Google? Okay, so we should do Google of good things. Always I say, do Google of good things which adds value to our knowledge. Okay, go next. Yeah. So the products portfolio, what you see on the left side is the products which we make high-speed machining, stainless steel, etc., etc. Many of you may be computers, software, IT, electronics, etc. But then the products is the reality. Unless I have this mic, you cannot hear me. That's how it is, basically. Okay. So we work with railways. All 17 metros which you have in India has the brake system from Fluid Controls. Here I was for aerospace meeting. We supply products to aerospace, and you see the product certifications, etc. to our credentials. Okay, so go next. These are the patents, and you should do Google of the patents. Many of you may be doing only Google. You should know Google Scholar, which is good for publications, papers. And the other thing is Google Patents, because the typical people say one patent is more than 8 to 10 papers and journal papers. You talk of impact factor of a journal, patents are beyond that. And what are the patents, etc. Also I'm going to cover in short, but I thought I'll share the images. Go next. We have a test lab. Can a mechanical engineer do a software and software do a mechanical? There is nothing called mechanical and a software to me, it is engineering. Engineering is nothing but the thought process, period. So we have a lab wherein we give a login to a customer, the experiment starts, the customer can download the results. That's the automation transparency which we have into the system. Okay, go next. Left side are my customers which we work with, and right side are my backbones in terms of product development. So we have a lot of product development working with many IITs, institutes. We have collaborations outside. We have one of our manufacturing set up in Saudi Arabia, Dammam, which is the oil and gas hub, which is the company in Saudi Arabia, which is the largest company on the earth in oil and gas. My question to you guys, which is the largest company in Saudi Arabia working or supplying oil and gas to the world? Google may not give you immediate answer. If you don't know, you know only Apple. Apple is not the largest company on the earth. The largest company on the earth is Saudi Aramco, ARAMCO, Aramco. Its current turnover is 3-4 times the Apple's turnover. You know only Apple because of the cell phone or the technology. So don't pat yourself that I know everything on the Google. Aramco is the biggest company. We have a setup in Saudi Arabia. That place is called Dammam. Dammam is like a Mumbai commercial city, and the Riyadh is the capital like a Delhi. Okay, so and another company which we are shortly closing in our deal will be in California, the west coast of United States. So we work with many customers, and the backbone is the product development. And now in the next slide onwards, I will start. Okay. Okay. So I want this particular thing to be more from your side than my side. I have made the PowerPoint, so I know the questions. I know the answers. You will say that, oh, this fellow is a different fellow. He asked us to come for a talk and he is asking us the question. Yes, that's how I wanted it to be. Okay. So one at a time. Huh? When I say, you do it. Okay. You have to raise your hand. Okay. What is this picture telling you? Or what can you identify from this picture? Please. If you can't see it, you can come this side. Okay. Or if you can see it, yes, you are young people, you can see from the back side also. No doubt. Which is this picture? ठीक से देखो क्या दिख रहा है पिक्चर में? Kind of robot. Very nice. Today's generation. Please. Who is the next? Type of boiler. Nearby. Yes, please. Dustbin. One fantastic. This is not dustbin. We'll come to you. See, I am telling you, don't undermine your thoughts. Don't undermine your thoughts because you will close your thinking process. Dustbin is not a bad answer because she tried at least giving some answer. Okay. What else? Any last guess before I go on the answer? Huh? What is that? Autoclave. No. Go next. Go next. This washing machine was the first washing machine patented by General Electric, which is I have mentioned there. Okay, the brand is mentioned. This was way back in 1918. By the way, what is who do you know anything about General Electric as a company? You know light bulb? Who invented the light bulb? Thomas Alva Edison. Fantastic, intelligent students. Yes, he is the one who started this company. He started this company with electric, and now this company makes turbines, plane engines, etc., etc. So do the Google. It used to be $165 billion company before 9/11, and now it is shaping up back. Okay? One by one. Go next. Yes. Now, this is how I have presentation. I don't have more. I have only 6 slides more. Okay? 2:30. So I have 30 minutes more. Please, please. Faster. Huh? Heater. Not bad. Nearby. Heater. AC. AC. Little bit. हीटर के पास में ही है, हीटर के पास में ही है. आयरन, इससे कपड़ा कैसे करेगा मैं? स्टोव नहीं, ड्रायर नहीं. See, now first picture you couldn't really guess so much. In the second, now you are coming nearby. Am I right? What else? Last try. Yes. Huh? इंडक्शन. चलो भाई आगे. मेरे को लग ही रहा था. कितना लोगों का ये आंसर था? वेरी नाइस. सी, why didn't you answer then? अरे come on, don't, never. What should you carry home today? That I will never prevent my thoughts. What is innovation? Who can innovate faster? The people who don't suppress their thoughts. And the best innovator, that's where today are kids. They ask all good questions, silly questions. I have next picture. Yes. This is the second last picture. I have one more only to go. Chemistry lab. Physics lab, computer lab. हाँ? ये साइड में कुछ ज्यादा आवाज नहीं आ रहा है. ये साइड ज्यादा चल रहा है. कंप्यूटर नहीं है. फिजिक्स लैब. क्या? She is nearby. Music system. She is nearby. DJ, piano, नहीं. थोड़ा सा. हाँ? Last chance. गिटार नहीं रहे यार. इतना भी नहीं ना. Radio station. This was a radio station which used to only sponsor 4 or 5 songs for half an hour. आज अपना FM में तो इतना चॉइस है. FM, AM, पता ही नहीं चलता क्या. How many radio stations you have? Okay. This is the radio station which was long back. Some year I don't know, but this is the radio station. Now I have a last question. Many of you will know this. X-ray. Exactly. Go next. X-ray machine. Okay. We will just spend 1 minute on this. What is the beauty of this X-ray machine? The left one. It can go near the patient. Yes or no? What is the other X-ray has to do? The patient has to go to the X-ray. So which is good, you think? The first one. So do you think your innovation has helped you or it has caused you a trouble? Trouble. That's where innovation does not every time mean that it will add a value. Keep this in mind. Keep this in mind. Very well. Innovation is all about doing something different. Okay, go next. So what I want to park you with this is that all of you have heard about patents. Okay? There are 4 ways to protect your idea. And the idea is considered as a property. Property means apartment, house, anything physical. This is called intellectual property, which is invisible. So what are the 4 ways? The first one all of us know is patent. Patent means protecting your idea from anybody copying it. Or if anybody copies it, you can go and sue them. Kodak Polaroid. If you do not know what is Kodak and Polaroid, there used to be a photograph. Maybe all your parents, relatives, when they got married, there used to be hard copies of the photo. They used to be films. That is Kodak and Polaroid. That's where the patent sue each other. So one company does not exist now. Okay. Copyright, many times you see C and the circle. Okay. C and the circle means this particular belongs to only me or that particular organization. Trademark, many times you see TM. Okay. TM written. That is my trademark. Trademark means, English meaning is, yes, this depicts me. Okay. So once upon a time, Philips used to say, we bring good things to life. That used to be their TM, trademark. It keeps changing. Last one is trade secret. Can anybody give me trade secret example? Trade secret. Trade secret as an example. All of us know only patent, copyright, trademark, very well. What is the fourth one? Trademark, trade secret. I'll tell you an example. Pepsi, Coke is a trade secret. Nobody knows what is the formula. I work there as a worker. I put that water, I put this, I put that, the Coke is done. And these trade secrets are registered with the federal governments. Like in this case, our case, the Democratic Lok Sabha, etc., or the federal government in US. So the trade secrets are the highest costing intellectual property protection. And trade secrets are very few because it costs you a lot of money. Okay. So now you saw the earlier examples. Okay. I wrote you patents, copyright, trademark, etc. Now I have one more question for you. Many of you use this word called innovation. Okay. And some of you would have heard also about a word called invention. Yes or no? What is the difference between invention and innovation? Okay. Invention, very nice. Nearby, perfect definition. Still around. Yes, please. Okay. Okay. Very good. All of us have studied Newton, first law, second law, third law. Yes? What is the third law? Action, reaction are equal and opposite. What it means? I jump. Yes? If I am a healthy man, I get a jerk. What are your shoes, soles are meant for? Reebok, Nike. To prevent the jerk. What does it mean? The Newton's third law should not be followed. So if I am a hefty person and I wear Reebok shoes, I should not get the jerk. Am I not? So it is shock absorption, equal and opposite. Okay? Go next slide. So, what does it mean? Invention is nothing but something law type of thing. Newton's third law is an invention. Innovation is the Reebok sole of the shoes. Means anything taking to market. What she was mentioning is correct. Modifications. What is modification? It should realize, it should help you with some revenue. Show me money. All things today we talk about startup, business, etc. is money. And what does it mean? Invention is all about finding new things. Innovation is taking them to market. So, are you inventing or are you innovating? Innovating. What do you do innovation? Can I do systematic innovation? I am innovating now. Can I do? Yes, you can. My next slide is that. Go next. There was a Russian scientist way back. He said, people talk about patents. let me study patents. So he studied some thousands of patents and he came out with a method called TRIZ. You should do Google definitely, 100%. You should not do Google for anything but TRIZ, and that's why I have put the website also, trees40.com. These 40 principles indicate how one can systematically innovate. Typically, you have a problem, you immediately want to jump into the solution. That's not the way it should be. You should have, if you have a problem, try to map to a different problem. The problem is already solved. So what this TRIZ methodology says is, there is no problem in the world which is not solved. There is no problem in the world which is not solved, but you need to have this mapping, okay? Local to global, global to solution, and then the local solution, okay? So what I would say is, I don't want to spend time on what is explaining TRIZ. It is 40 principles only, okay? Do Google for TRIZ. And I think there are many innovation courses, Santosh, you can run, at least for introduction to the students, for the reason that will invoke the systematic thought process. When I am saying invoking, it is making you only think systematically. Okay? I'm coming to the fag end of my presentation, basically, okay? And what I want you people to little bit be in a different mode of thought process when I go to the next slide, okay? But I'm seeing many of the faces, of course, mobile is the right and birthright for everybody, you should do it, okay? But many of the people today are yawning also, okay? Of course, it is a holiday, Saturday, and I made, maybe you come here. So before going into my next slide, I have one peculiar exercise. Please stand up, everybody, stand up. Everybody just please stand up, okay? This exercise is very good, okay? This exercise is very good, not for you for today's lecture, but I think somebody taught me this when I went for a training in US, and I want you to do the same when you go in your future things, okay? So what do you have to do? I will show you, okay? First, see what I am doing. First, you have to stand on your toes, okay? Stand on the toes. Second is, yes, exactly. What happened to you when you were holding the hand? Why? This is the physics. No, I'm saying, I'm complimenting you for that. When you stand, you want to balance, so you have to hold the hands, okay? So I will say 1, 2. When I say 3, you have to take a deep breath. And 4, ha. हाँ, आवाज जोर से आना चाहिए. नहीं, ऐसा नीचे आने के बाद नहीं. While when you want to exhale out, okay? See, let's do stage 1. 1, 2, 3, ha. इधर हाथ ऊपर ही गया नहीं सबका. Why? Because आप toe में अगर खड़ा नहीं होता है ना, तो your hand will not go up. Okay? So last try. 1, 2, 3, ha! Very good. Now we will do 3 times. This is not done. Don't sit. This was a practice. Okay? 3 consecutive times together. Okay? Now I will not say 1, 2, 3, but I will just say and you do it. Okay? 1, 2, 3, ha! एक साथ आना आवाज चाहिए, हाँ? एक हो गया. Second time. 1, 2, ha! Last time, okay? 1, 2, 3, ha! Thank you so much. Thank you so much. In fact, whenever you feel tired, you should do this exercise. I still do the same exercise when I get tired. I was also taught this exercise in the first of my career, okay? When you become more older, your mind stops taking the inputs. So you people have a blank screen now, and that's where I thought, let me park you with this particular exercise so that at least my next 2 slides, last slides, I am coming to last slide, dot 3, I have to end this presentation, okay? Go to the next slide, okay. All of you have seen a car. When you want to innovate something. This is a practical example. This is one of my patent, okay? When you hit a car, what happens is a bumper which is there is bulges out, correct? Because in the front of the bumper, which is written EA, called energy absorber, there is a plastic in it. When I was in my early stage of research, my customer said, I want a bumper, when it gets banged, it should not bulge. Okay? So what is the mechanical problem? When I push, it should not bulge. Many of the mechanical students may be knowing a terminology called Poisson's ratio. Okay? Last semester mein tha, not bad. Okay? But this is a term, Poisson's ratio, which is longitudinal strain by lateral strain. Okay? And it is negative. So what do you want? You want a material to be positive Poisson's ratio, which is not possible. My customer said, you want to come up with a new material, it will take ages. Give me something which is faster. So we come out with the next concept. Go next. Many of you have seen honeycomb structure. Honeycomb is what? 6 sides connected with each other. Honeycomb is connected on the other side. What we did was we took out this side and put it in the center side, and that's the white structure what you see. If you see this animation and if you see this patent also, if anything bangs it, it goes inside. Squeezes. Instead of developing a material, we develop a configurations. Remember my slide? Local problem, global solution, local solution. TRIZ, trees, do 100%. It's really going to help you channelize your thought process. Whether I want to work for any company or I want to start myself. Do this. This is a patent. People will, you may be thinking, oh, patent to itna easy hota hai kya? Yes. Yes. Patents are very easy. Don't undermine yourself. Again, I am repeating. Patent is very easy because it is novelty. Novelty means my thoughts and your thoughts are always going to be different. Okay? So let's go to the next slide. Yes. Now this particular slide is open for all, and this is my second last slide. Okay, I'm going to spend time here asking you questions now. Okay. All these companies are into the business. Okay. Their business models are making them make money. Okay. What is that innovation they have done? What is that innovation they have done? Tell me. Let me start with something which all of you know, McDonald's. What is the innovation? Bolo, fatafat. McDonald's, what is the innovation? Customer satisfaction, that's not the innovation. Please. Huh? Fries, very good. That's not innovation. If it becomes 200 also, you will go there. What is the innovation of McDonald's? Packaging system, no. Happy Meal, no. Taste bud, product quality, no. See, all of you are thinking only on food. Why? It is not their business model. All of you go to McDonald's. Have you ever done Google what is McDonald's doing it? Why? It is my father's money. I don't care. Jokes apart. Okay. McDonald's business model is very different. They only buy a place, rent it to the franchisee or owner, and teach them how to make the Happy Meal. McDonald's do not make any burgers. The burgers are made by the person who owns that, who rents and pays the rent. It is a real estate company. Am I making sense here? ये सोचा क्यों नहीं आपने? मैकडोनल्ड क्या बर्गर ही बनाता है? You want to do startup of a business? Think on these ideas. McDonald's only do renting a place and teaches an individual to do how to do business. Yes. Next one, Walmart. कितने लोगों को मालूम है वॉलमार्ट क्या है? यस, व्हाट इज वॉलमार्ट? शॉपिंग, बिग बाजार इन अ वे. ओके, व्हाट डू दे डू? What is their innovation model? What is their business model? Innovation. We talk of innovation, we talk of patent. इतने इन्होंने पेटेंट बनाया, अरे हमको क्या समझता है पेटेंट के बारे में? पहले ask yourself, do I know everything? Walmart business model is very different. They also open a place. Okay, listen. If I am a product manufacturer makes a biscuits, they will ask me to display my biscuits there. Okay? If my biscuits get sold, they will pay me after 90 days that biscuit is sold. What is their model? Renting a place, space now, not place, space. अगर मैं रेफ्रिजरेटर बनाता हूं तो मेरे को 20 रेफ्रिजरेटर रखना पड़ेगा, but then when my customer will purchase that, Walmart will pay them after 90 days. अब बिग बाजार जो था, now it is closed. You went there were many corners, Arrow, Livin, etc., etc. And there used to be different people, yes? Showing you, sir, मेरे को उधर का मालूम नहीं, I am only Arrow man. Why? It was a display place given to them. Big Bazaar had nothing to do with it. That is the business model. Okay? Okay, next. Let's go to Dell. What is the Dell business model? Everybody uses or maybe using or must have used Dell computers. What is the Dell business model? Very good. That's a product buy. What is the innovation they have done? Innovation is not about only products every time. Guys, remember this. That's the point which I am driving you. Can you avoid innovation? And that's why topic I gave. Can you avoid innovation? No. McDonald's कभी नहीं बंद होगा अपना. Dell laptop, never. Dell's model is, they will ask you to go to the website, select your model, select your configuration, pay them in advance. They will deliver your laptop after 10 days, 15 days, but they will pay their supplier after 45 days. Dell company के पास inventory zero होता है. Dell company inventory number of turns, what is called a business measure. कितना inventory divided by the turnover. Okay? They have 300 plus inventory turns. They do not take out a single penny out of it. That is Dell. Okay? Let's move faster. Big basket, क्या मॉडल है? Huh? Software. Who said software? Exactly. Correct, man. I see, that's what I'm saying. Don't hesitate. No answer is right and wrong in the life. When you get discouraged, you will go forward and you will develop yourself. No answer is right and wrong. Okay, Indian process में हमारे घर में यही होता है. बुद्धू कुछ नहीं आता. I also came from the same thought process. Okay? Don't suppress your thought process. Big basket, only software. Looks into nearby thing. वो बनिया को order देने का, he delivers it. Okay? Same Uber and Ola. Do they have cars? Now they have probably funded cars. Their business model is only software. You book, do it. Book, do it. Okay? Same. Zomato, Dunzo. Yes. Now, what is that last one I have, Batel? Why I have kept that? I have a reason for this. ये Spotify में जाऊंगा थोड़ा सा. अच्छा उसी का वेट कर रहे हैं. थोड़ा म्यूजिक में बाद में करूंगा. तानसेन हो ना तो बाद में करूंगा म्यूजिक. ओके. Batel. What is Batel? Anybody has heard this name? Why? Okay. Let me ask you. All of us, when you don't attend a class, nowadays you take a photograph, scan and all. Xerox निकालते हैं ना Xerox? जेरोक्स मशीन किसने इन्वेंट किया है? Xerox machine was invented by this company called Battelle. Battelle is a company, their only business is to innovate. I'm a business leader, I go to Battelle and I say, I want something which has to be printed. They will come out with a machine. They will not claim their rights on that. It is a outsource innovation model. So, think, you want to start up a company and I want to innovate? Don't innovate, go to Battelle. But then you need money. Yes or no? Okay. Now let's come to last one, I will go to Apple. I am on Spotify now. What is Spotify model? प्रीमियम आपका मेंबरशिप होगा ना? नहीं, ओके, व्हाट इज दैट? हाँ, यस, म्यूजिक प्लेटफॉर्म तो है, बट इनोवेशन का उनका बिलिंग का मॉडल क्या है? ओके, व्हाट मोर? अरे रिलीज हो गए, सुनो सुनो, वेरी गुड पॉइंट. यू आर रिलीजिंग द प्लेटफॉर्म, यस, आई हैव टू इन्वेस्ट, यस प्लीज. वो तो रिलायंस जियो भी हो गया ना. सी, व्हाट इज स्पॉटिफाई मॉडल? दे हैव ए क्लास, बी क्लास, सी क्लास सॉन्ग्स. ए क्लास मीन्स इमीडिएट रिलीज हो गया तो यू विल रेंट इट. ओके, सो दे बाय कॉपीराइट बेस्ड ऑन द सब्सक्रिप्शन. Again, it's a software model, but based on subscription base. So they don't spend time and they don't spend money. 10 people. और otherwise I know that ये गाने के लिए 1 लाख रुपया, 1 लाख सब्सक्रिप्शन होगा ही. So you will buy that much copyrights basically. Now what is last? Apple. What is Apple's business model? Innovation. Innovation. What is Apple? I am asking innovation. Huh? Very nice. Different softwares. In fact, Apple is the company which innovates products. Innovates products. In all these logos, there is no company which is innovating product. Apple comes with a product. We never thought that cameras and music system will be in my mobile. When Graham Bell invented phone or telephone, what was the thing? Sound to signal to sound. Now we talk of many things basically. Okay, so Apple's model is totally a product development model. Okay, go to my next slide. This is my second last slide. Yes, please. Sorry. हाँ? Very good. Okay, very nice. Now she has a question for all of you, not me. If a particular app is giving you everything free, what is their business model? Huh? Exactly. I am telling you guys, other than your parents, nobody will feed you free. And other way is to get your confidential information in the free. Don't underestimate that you are entering your date of birth, you are entering your Aadhaar card, you are entering everything, so I can track that person for free. आपका आधार कार्ड का आपका कॉपीराइट है कि नहीं? But then you give it freely because you want to listen song to free. लाइफ में जो फ्री मिलता है वो लंबा नहीं चलता है. Remember this. If you copy and earn more marks also, it's not going to long last. Innovate in your thought process. Innovate the you think differently. Okay? There are people on the back side, they have started already innovating. Yes, nothing wrong. Yes, please. but you are entering your valuable information. Is that information that shareable? Your choice. There are people who don't want to enter their date of birth. Yes, please. So that is what I am saying. Today you are getting a solution. What is tomorrow's problem? That's what I am saying. Innovation is always a long-lasting thought process. Don't take shortcuts, and there are no shortcuts. If you take shortcuts, they may come back tomorrow to you. If you at least can invoke this thought process in your mind, I think I am done with my slides and I have conveyed my power of the point. Yes, please. I have 2 minutes. I am here not to sell Spotify music or free apps. Think of it. Am I not at least making you think on these lines? That's my point. Professor will teach you the Newton's third law and fourth law. But to make Reebok shoes or to make shoes with anything else, it is your problem. So one of the things which your VC wanted me to convey on innovation, how do we really innovate, or can I avoid innovating? All of you are innovators. Everybody's thought on looking at the same logos were different. Why? Because individuals are different. That's what I'm saying. I'm parking you with something. Every problem needs a mapping. All of you now, which you have thought on this Spotify model, Apple model, Dell model, Walmart, McDonald's, need to map the thought process, compare, definitely. See, when you go and want to buy a shirt or want to buy a shoes, you compare. Without comparing, don't do anything. Don't do anything. And when I say compare, don't compare solutions, first compare problems. All of us as Indians, I can generically very well say, our habit is to never say no. Get out of that. Get out of that habit. Start asking questions. More, you ask more questions, you get more clarity. Yes, at times professor also may not be knowing it, but professor is also not God. Nobody in the world will know every answer other than the Almighty. Okay? Remember this. Okay? Last is, look for an existing solution which is tailored. Okay? And this is where I am saying, this slide of mine is a big slide, which all of you know, but may not be experiencing it. And as professor said in the beginning that many of you are busy in browsing through the mobile. Mobile kills your one of the brain thought process. Right brain and left brain thinking. How many of you have done abacus in the childhood? Okay. Done, not done, doesn't matter. I also did not do, my kids did it. Okay. What is the purpose of abacus? Calculation is an output, man. You use both hands in abacus. Left brain and right brain invoking is done by abacus. Concentration. Both brains are active if you use abacus. Most of the Japanese and Chinese use abacus. If you have anybody in your relatives, home, etc., kids, make them go for abacus. 1000%. There are many levels, there are many franchises, there is also innovation model, okay? But the both brains will be active. And so make your brains active and be logical and be creative in thinking, okay? So I appreciate, thank you so much for patience listening. I enjoyed talking to you, okay? Whether I could convey my innovation thoughts or not, but at least I understood that you will never avoid innovation. Thank you so much. Pleasure talking to you.
Thank you, sir, for this encouraging session. Feel free to ask your questions, if any. Anyone?
I don't have much time though. Yes, please.
What was the last?
Last slide. Logical brain thinking. Left thinks logical, right thinks creative. Use both brains. What is that? No. I am saying at least after this PowerPoint and power of the point, at least you know that there is no shortcut for innovation. You have to innovate. You have to innovate. And that's where title I gave is, can I avoid innovation? You cannot. Hey, come on, man, come on. You, at least both of you were genius in answering me. Rest of them were listening to you. So you are genius, no doubt. My compliments.
Any other questions? No. I would request Dr. Ranjit Singh Tomar to greet our honorable speaker with a bouquet and a memento. Yes, sir. Cable disconnect.
This will be a good pleasure for me to remember, so that at least I could talk on something what is innovation. Thank you so much.
I would also request Dr. Ranjit Singh Tomar to deliver a vote of thanks.
Thank you, Divyans. I am really thankful today for this overwhelming and very brainstorming session given by Dr. Tansen Chaudhary. I am also thankful to the management of ITM University Gwalior, and especially thankful to the Honorable Vice Chancellor Dr. S.K. Narayan Kherkar, sir, for giving me this opportunity to host this program and conduct this program. Last but not the least, Dr. Ranjit Singh Tomar, Dean Academics, sir. Thank you very much, sir, for your valuable presence here. And my dear students, I cannot leave you without giving my gratitude, since today is your off and you are just, giving us your valuable time. Thank you very much, sparing time. Thank you very much. And also my staff members. Thank you.